Hi guys, picked up this SPYBOT in the charity shop for £2. Put fresh batteries in it. It doesn't do a great deal. It's got sensors on the front so that when you cross its path it alarms and then it chases after you. It drives forwards. That little lever there sticking up is the steering, so it lifts one wheel off the ground so the other one will turn around. And then it's just got the ball bearing on the back to skid it. I was going to take it back to another charity shop to donate it, but I thought I could do a little teardown first so we can have a look inside. SPYBOT, imported by Character Options Limited. We've got a date on it anywhere. Made in China. Copyright 2021. Yeah, well, we'll take it apart and have a look inside, see what it's got, and then see if we can get it back together again. Try not to lose the screws. Let's get a magnet. It's a bright sunny afternoon. We've had a heat wave. Today was the day that the heat wave was due to break, and it did. We had some rain, but now it's heated back up again. I suppose we've got to take the batteries out just so we don't short circuit anything while we're playing around with it. Three AAA batteries, so it's running on 4.5 volts. We've got no hidden screws under the batteries, so that's always handy. Right, what's going to fall apart when we try and open it? Something's still holding it. Oh, I think the wheels are holding it in place on the side. Those same size screws. Yes, that's always handy. At least you don't have to remember which screws go where if they're all the same size. Right, so that's going to come off the side with a bit of persuasion. Still doesn't want to come off. It's like there's one more screw that's hidden. Just get my other tool for levering things. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. Something's holding it, and I can't figure out what. Well, this is confusing. Unless it's glued together to stop you taking it apart. Right, I'm going to work on this for a few minutes. I'll stop filming. It was glued. That post there is glued into there. There's no screw in there, it's just glued in. So we'll have to put a bit of extra force on this one to get it out. I haven't been able to fully release that side yet. I can see where the pillar is that's glued in place, but I found that I've got enough movement that I can get this off anyway. Can we see this with the sunlight? Yeah. That post just there is glued in place. But, as I say, I'm able to get enough clearance anyway to release this half of the body. So we can see now, see what we have. We have a circuit board with a black blob on it that does the controlling. Can we get in close enough to read what it says? I think we can. That says PLED plus, PLED minus goes to here. And then the black and the red one, black, green and red. Can we see that? It says PIR. PIR plus, PIRN, and PIR minus. So that's our sensor and that's our LED. That one shines out, that one detects it coming back. Speaker there. Battery plus and minus there. B plus, B minus. Goes up to the battery box. On-off switch there. That's interesting. I would have said SW1 would have been the switch, but that appears to be going to the motor. And ON there is the one that's going to the on-off switch. SP plus, SP minus speaker. And M minus, M plus motor. So that's what we got inside. I don't see any point in actually taking that circuit board out to look at it, because we're not going to gain anything from it. So the black blob is the one that's going to be doing the control work. And the same with the LED there and the PIR there. We don't really need to look at that. For £2, I suppose I've got myself a PIR detector. Oh, and of course we've got a little gearbox here. So motor there. gearbox to drive it, and there's also a cam there, which is that bit that goes up and down to make him turn. So he goes forwards, the cam goes round, turns, and goes on a bit more. So that's it. That's the inside. I'll see if I can put it back together. Hi guys. This is an addendum to the teardown video. I was just doing the editing and realised I'd missed something, or at least got something wrong. I hadn't actually taken the gearbox and motor out of the body, but I've been talking about the connectors here, and I identified two of them as going to the motor. Let's just zoom in a bit. Right, I actually said SW1, those white wires there are going to the motor. And I said, that's unusual. I would have thought SW indicated switch. Well, I was wrong, or I was right and I was wrong. The switch is there. There is a switch. That switch is operated when the lever goes up and down. From the looks of it, yeah. As this turns, I wonder if I can get it to turn on camera. Wait for it to go through its cycle, trigger it under here. Okay, motor should start running in a second. There we go. Then that lever actually triggers that. That's the lever that goes up and down here, which is driven by that cam there on the side of that gear. So that going round triggers that switch. I don't actually know what that does, but obviously it sends a signal back onto the circuit board to let it know that the... Where are we? We're in too close. Let's go out a little bit. Focus again. Yeah, there we go. In fact, we'll just do that one more time so we can see it all. So motor drives, cam turns, as the cam goes down, it pushes that one down, and it comes back up again. It triggers that switch. So I guess that's somehow or other telling it how many times it's turned. Oh, I know what it is. It's telling it when it can go straight forwards. So it probably turns, and then it knows that that's the start position to go straight forwards. I'm guessing, but that would make sense to me, that that's the position it needs to be when it's going to start out, because it goes forwards to begin with, and then it turns. Okay, I'm not going to take the gearbox apart. We have a motor. There's obviously gears in there. Some of the gears are driving the wheels, and they're also driving that big gear there that's got the cam on it that pushes this up and down. And that's the steering, because it lifts this wheel off the ground, so it pivots suspended on that point, and that wheel pushes it round in a turn. Okay, that's added an extra 5 minutes to the video. back together. Okay, trigger. And that's the bit that makes him turn. It lifts that wheel off the ground so it spins on the other one. So there we go, a peek inside a SPYBOT. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.